Rightio. Right, radio. Joa, so you've been on the program. This is what is it, 8, 9 weeks now. So I just wanted to quickly catch up with you and just to get a little bit of feedback, your experience, because you've done tremendously well. But hoping this sort of helps someone as well realize that, it's quite quick and easy to reverse high blood pressure if you do the right things, right? But just for you personally, how was life like before you sort of joined us? What were you sort of going through?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think hopefully it will help others as well, is to say the fact that there's a lot of blah blah blah, as I say, in social media about these things, but this program really translates into results. So I joined, primarily goal was addressing my blood pressure because of my diving
Yeah.
hobby. I thought I was doing the right thing from an exercise point of view, from a nutrition point of view, but I got myself into a position where my GP was saying that the only option was medication to start managing my blood pressure.
The meds, right? Yeah.
So meds, 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 right? So, you know, I didn't accept it. Obviously, came across your program. I don't feel like I had lack of energy, but if I compare to what I am right now, 8 weeks down the line versus where I was before, I am certainly much more energetic. I am definitely fitter, and obviously the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? So, blood pressure, 140, sometimes higher, is now back and down to 120,
It
122.
was at 150. I think it was at 152 when you first,
I
when
think
readings
there were
were.
days that I was
Yeah.
hitting, yeah. So it was really out of control. The reality is a few weeks in the program, I saw immediately results, right? There was immediately a trend of coming down and starting on the 130s, and now I am
Right.
between the 120 and 125. So very, very happy with that. But then I think the program goes over and above that, which is not just the physical aspect of the program, but then the nutrition aspect as well. And so the combination of both have basically changed me completely. My diet, um, the way I eat, how frequent I eat, the planning I have to do, and I put into my diet as well. And that helps me as well with my traveling, and because of business, etc. I do actually now eat much more carefully, and I try
Yeah.
to be obviously, mindful of what I take.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it changed me. It changed me completely. I really feel that, it's been well worth the investment in, put money aside, the time, the dedication, and yeah, I'm a different person. I really am. And I don't say this because of we talking. I'm saying this because I truly feel. So enjoying the gym, enjoying the program. Yeah, it is really, really, really changed things for me.
Yeah. No, love it. Love it. And when you say, obviously, the GP bit where they want to get you on the meds, and then it's like, okay, I'll just take this one to curb it. But you obviously denied that and just curbed it straight away and got that down. And then you're going to be well clear of that now, aren't you?
Well, absolutely, but not only that, Rob, the fact that that better than I do that when a GP tells you that they're not fixing the problem, right? They're gonna manage a situation, right? You're gonna take that stuff for the rest of your days, because once you come off of it, it goes up again, right? And then there's all the side effects that people know about it, right? And that for me was a big no. Obviously, I had the additional situation that if I was to go into meds, my diving would be at risk.
Yeah, you're diving. Yeah, of course.
So I needed to find something different, and I had no idea that honestly, strength exercise is the way to go. But the reality is, as soon as I started, as I said to you, as soon as I started, and I was doing strength exercise before, but not what we do in the program, right?
Yeah.
I think one of the things that I noticed immediately as well is the fact that I used to exercise at home with dumbbells, etc.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
enough.
It's not enough.
You need either you have a proper gym at home or then you need to join a gym so that you can
Correct.
do the
Yeah.
proper exercises. So that
Yeah.
was something that I had to change very rapidly.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
couldn't do it otherwise.
No, amazing, amazing, buddy. And if someone was kind of watching this in disbelief, saying, "Oh, I don't quite trust this. The doctor's telling me this," and if someone was kind of sitting on the fence right now, what would you kind of tell them?
Well, straight up, go for it. Because, you know, I dare to say that first of all, it's an investment in yourself. That to me is point number one. But the second one, if you are in the fence, um, give it a go because you will be surprised with the results, and you do not have to wait for the end of the 3 months to see the results. The result, in particular, in terms of blood pressure, you see the results very early on. And I think for me, that's very encouraging when you join
Yeah,
something that you might be, I'm a bit unsure, I'm not quite, I don't really know if this is going to work, you know. So see results so early on. Forget the body, the physical aspect of your body, but just focusing on the blood pressure aspect that you can see results in 2, 3 weeks. I think it's fantastic. You know.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah,
mm.
just anyone in the fence for me is just like just go for it because I genuinely, recommend and yeah, and as I said, very early on you see re results, which for me is extremely positive.
Yeah. That's the most important. And look, that's what I say to people actually on social media and on the actual first call is we do aim to get the numbers down in the first 60 days. Which if you follow it, respectively, they will. And then within sort of 4 months, we aim to get people off meds, but you wasn't on meds. So now we can focus more on performance-based body composition. So
Yeah,
you've got a little bit more time to do that.
yeah.
So,
The
all
other thing
right.
as well is I feel that even for people that have like busy professional lives, traveling, etc., the program is flexible that you can adapt to that kind of lifestyle, in my opinion, my experience as well. And
Sure.
second, I think that, it is a program that is easy to maintain after the 90 days. So it's
Yeah,
not
it makes sense.
that you have to change everything so extreme that
Drastically,
once
yeah.
you stop the program, it's impossible to maintain,
Yeah.
right? So that to me is also another plus of this.
Yeah, definitely. Everything has to be realistic and sustainable, right? That's the key.
Exactly.
But no, look, we could probably chat here all day how good you feel. But I appreciate that, and hopefully someone watching this, maybe we can help them one day. But I'm just really glad that you've sort of pulled through and,
I hope
and
so.
got the
Yeah.
job done. Appreciate it.
And I appreciate you as well. Thank you, Rob.
Let me just